What is up, y'all? How's everybody doing today, man? Y'all just know how it goes. It's your boy B, back in the cut, man. So yes, I am still stuck in the house. We still don't have the car. The car is still at the shop. Yes, we are stuck in the house still. It's agitating me. I'm trying to vlog this process. I'm not one of the people that easily vlog things that are like bad, if that makes sense. Like, you got YouTubers that vlog when the family relatives die and when their dogs die and when all that other stuff happens. I can't do that. I usually just get laser focused on what's happening. Excuse me?
Put it out.
Put it on what? We got any problems?
Excuse me?
We got any problems?
Yeah.
What is it? How you gonna solve it?
You'll see.
Ah, yeah, I got her. She don't got nothing to say. No comeback. That's Tamia for you. Tamia is actually in the bed editing a video. I'm not gonna show her. I'm not gonna show her right now. I'm gonna let her have her privacy. But yeah, y'all, it's really hard for me to vlog certain things because I be so focused on like the situation at hand, you know? And it's become very difficult for me, but I'm trying to vlog this process as much as I can to continue to develop more and more content for you guys. Speaking of content, if you guys are new, my name is Brandon. The girl in the background right now, her name is Tamia. We are two entrepreneurs vlogging and vlogging our journeys. I'm putting pants on. Our journeys. I don't think anything else is going on around here. It's just me putting my pants on. Stop with the negative thoughts. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. But we are vlogging our journey, being entrepreneurs, ups and downs, and it just happens to be you caught this video when I was in the down. And a couple days ago, antifreeze was linking out my car, and I'm like, whatever, like that has to be just a light problem. Long story short is I then tried to seal it basically with product that is supposed to work, and it did not work. It made it worse. So watch and check out all the videos and you'll see I'll expose this company. But so then I dropped my kids off at daycare, and then my car practically started to overheat when we were about to start dashing. So we are 3 days in a red when it comes to DoorDash. So it is what it is. Once we get the car back, whenever that is, because I don't like to say, yo, I'm finna get the car back right now, because I don't want to jinx it, you know what I mean? But once we get that car back, y'all like, I'm prepared to stay out all night. I'm prepared to stay out all night only because I got to get this content for y'all, and we got to get this money too. Like, we had goals set. Even though our goals, I'm glad this happened right now and not next week, because our goals are weekly based and we didn't have a fresh week regardless, but we still are trying to hit a good amount this week, because that's what the life of an entrepreneur is. You got to sit there in some way, somehow, be able to make money by yourself. You know what I mean? Can't wake up and depend on Joe and Schmo to boss you around and tell you to get your butt up or to work or to do anything. You know what I mean? It's more so of a, you know, you got to get up and do it type thing. Why am I not using a tripod? What am I doing? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me hook y'all up. All right, y'all. So you guys are back. My bad. But look. So we are cooking breakfast. Long story short, I'm whipping up some eggs. You feel me? All I did was crack them and put them in here. Tamia, I have to tell y'all, man, If y'all were to ask me who cooks better, me or Tamia, it's gonna be me. You wanna know why? Cause I'm in the kitchen cooking right now. Tamia's in there editing the video. I woke up, edit some videos. She waking up, editing videos. We're trying to get a lot of content pushed out to you guys. We're trying to continue our goals the best that we can. I'm making something simple. It's gonna be, what am I making, y'all? What am I making? It's gonna be, eggs. I made some bacon and waffles. But, I'm gonna be honest. Right now, the only reason why I'm doing this is to try to get my mind off of the fact that I don't have my car right now because I got bills due, I got things due, and you know what I mean? This is in the way. But there is a light in the tunnel. I'm gonna tell y'all what the light is. The light is, at the end of the day, this stuff happens. You feel me? This stuff happens. You feel me? So it's like, and what I mean by this stuff happens is, no matter what, this stuff happens, and what you want me to do, cry? No, I'm gonna keep pushing, keep going, keep rolling, and I'm gonna let it be what it is. And this is my message to any person that is, you know, going through anything. Remember back in the day when we had that game called Life, and like, sometimes you would roll or whatever you have to do in that game, and then it would just, you know, bring up something crazy that sets you back. That's exactly how life really is, you feel me? Sometimes you may have a water leak in your store and have to close your store for a couple days, you know what I mean? That happened to me, and stuff. And it's annoying, but all that stuff is a part of the process, and all that stuff makes you stronger. So it's like, if I didn't have any type of trials and tribulations, then what would my mental have to get through, if that makes sense? Like, I want to keep being tested, and I want to keep having things happen to me. For granted, I don't want it to be bad, but I'm willing to accept if they are bad. Like this, this is a serious thing, because we have kids and stuff, and they rely on our car and stuff. But stuff like this, I need. You know what I mean? I got pulled over by the cops like 2 weeks in a row, and got tickets and stuff. Like, that's what I need. You feel me? And it can either be I need it to motivate me, I need it to push me, or I need it to sit there and wake me up. Regardless, I'm not complaining about any problems that I have. I thank God for the problems that I have. You feel me? I do. Because a lot of people say, you know, God gives his strongest battles to his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers and all that. And that's cool. And that may be true. And regardless of anything, I know for a fact that anything that is going and coming to me, I can get through regardless. And I'm talking about anything. There's not one thing in this world I don't think I can't get through. Not one thing. Not one thing. I feel like I can get through whatever. And y'all, I'm not even gonna like do edits and all that stuff in this video, because I want y'all to see like the raw me in the morning talking about what I'm going through literally right now, not knowing if I'm gonna get my car today, not knowing when they gonna call, not knowing anything. I'm not fictitious or fictitious or whatever you call it. Like, I'm not sitting here on Instagram preaching or on YouTube preaching something that I don't literally sit there and try my best to live by. And that is educated hustling, and also that's getting through problems, that's social engagement, learning how to engage with certain people, being smart, and stuff like that. Like, that's why I like this channel so much, y'all, and I think you should subscribe, because it's like a lot of people, including like with DoorDash, including with like couple vlogs and stuff like that, we tried the couple stuff, we tried the pranks and all that stuff, and I enjoyed it. You feel me? I did. But at the end of the day, it does not help people. You feel me? You can sit there and do a whole bunch of pranks and all that stuff. If you haven't already, man, make sure you check out all of our channels. Chosen 2X, CHOSEN, the number 2 and X. We are BT4E, WEARE, number 4E. But look, you can do all of that, and none of that couples channel stuff and none of that like funny skit stuff helps people. It may make you laugh, but at the end of the day, I feel like certain people have to realize that that may not be their calling. Like sitting there making people laugh and doing fake skits that everybody or anybody can do may not be your calling. You may have a bigger calling to show people things that you're going through because they may go through it in the present or in the future. Show people that you can do it because somebody might wake up today and not feel like they can do it. Show people that no matter what baggage they're carrying, no matter what heartache they have, no matter what situations are occurring, you can do all things. And most importantly, vlogging this stuff, the hard stuff, not just the happy stuff, shows you in the future exactly what you went through in the past. So when you're ready to give up, you can look at this video and see, oh snap, like I made it through whoop-de-whoop. You know what I mean? And that's really what the main thing for this channel is like, we want people not to just watch our videos and laugh. Like, we want people to watch our videos and know at the end of the day, there's somebody out there just like them going through the same exact troubles that they're going through, but watch how we handle it, give us feedback on how you handle it, and let's push each other. You know what I mean? I think that's a big thing. I think that's a big thing. I think a lot of people stopped using their purpose and started just doing what they felt was hot. You know what I mean? What they felt was something that is going to. A trend is a trend because multiple people are watching it. They're entertained by it. But it's like, it hits different when you have a community of people that are literally changed by your videos or motivated by your videos. It hits different when you motivate people, vice versa, when you just entertain them. And we want to do both. And I'm telling y'all this because if you hit that subscribe button, you become a part of our network. Not our gang, not our group, our network. And there's nothing wrong or nothing, I don't think there's nothing better than having an extra network. An extra network of people that'll help you out, answer your comments, stuff like that, you feel me? So it's like, we got kids, we got problems, but we're gonna get through them regardless, you know what I mean? So make sure you hit the subscribe button. That's really why I was sitting here on this rant. It's literally, like, legit, like, you need to hit the subscribe button, to be honest. That's, you know what I mean? To get started with us, it's just like a little button, you feel me? Just say subscribe on it, and then it got a bell. You gotta hit that subscribe button with your mouse. You scroll over there, you hit subscribe. Yup. You didn't know that? Yup. And then it's like this little bell thing, like, you know, this bell that goes ding ding. You know, in Philly right here, we have the Liberty Bell. So I'm gonna just say it's like the Liberty Bell. So you got the subscribe button, and then you got the Liberty Bell. you gotta hit that Liberty Bell. You feel me? You gotta hit that Liberty Bell. Because when you hit that Liberty Bell, every time we post a video, you gonna know. And like, I don't want you to be late. That's gonna hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? Like, if you hit that subscribe button, that means that you down with our network. You know what I mean? You down with us. So we expect you to be on time, just like we gotta be on time. You know what I mean? So make sure that y'all hitting that bell. We gonna make this happen. So I'm about to finish these eggs up. I'm still waiting for Fat Boys to call me. They have not called me. This is gonna be like a long video of me talking and cooking, to be honest with y'all. Thank you if you got this far. But long story short, what's really interesting, y'all, is I really don't know how my car got messed up, but the timing of it is just so interesting. And I'm really like bothered by it. But I'm really like happy because the type of support system that I have, it's not like a lot of people don't have that type of support system that I have, to where it's like, well, I can't say a lot of people don't. It's just, I'm just thankful for it, and I know that some people don't have it, if that makes sense. I'm not even gonna say a lot of people don't. I think sometimes we gotta be grateful for our loved ones and people that are in our corners when stuff go wrong, whether it's emotionally, physically, mentally, whatever, right? The people that are in your corner, I think that's really cool, because you never know what somebody going through. And you know, when something go wrong, and like it just happens to be that I have people that, you know, they definitely help me out mentally. And without them, like, I probably would be going through more of a little breakdown or mental breakdown. But you know, I'd rather acknowledge it than not acknowledge it and act like everything just peaches and cream. And the reason I say that is because, like, you know how somebody makes something sound so easy, like, oh, you shouldn't spend any money on something unless you can buy it 2 times. Stuff like that. People that like preach things like that, they're building false narratives. And let me explain to you why. Because you never can sit there and say, hey bro, like, you need to act like me, when you don't know what type of position that person's in. I can never say, yo bro, like, your car broke down, you don't need to be sad. Just go ahead and whoop-de-whoop. What if they don't have the money to get their car fixed? You know what I mean? Then yeah, they're gonna stress way different than what you stressing, you know? And I feel like that's why it's so important to be thankful in the moment. And when I say in the moment, I'm talking about in the moment when everything is going wrong. I think that's when it's time to be thankful, you know? Because it's like, yo, I could be in a whole different position right now. And I learned that when I was young. Like, when I was young, I learned, like, yo, don't be sitting here crying and stressing over, not young, I'm talking about when I was like 22, 23. I learned, like, yo, if something going wrong, don't sit there and let that defeat you. It's gonna hurt you, but don't let it defeat you. And it's like, I'm not even talking physically, I'm talking mentally, because I used to let a lot of things affect me mentally, including like YouTube, because I don't feel like I'm at a place where I should be in life, especially since of like all the hard work I put in when I was younger. I don't think that I should be in this spot I'm in right now. But you want to know what you do about that? You don't complain and stuff like that. You just put your head down and work. And you're going to still fail. Just because you don't think you supposed to be somewhere in life don't mean you're going to be where you think, and it don't mean that you're going to succeed. It really means that you need to put your head down and you need to do the work. Even if it's more work than other people had to do, you need to just do the work. And you're going to have your time. That's one thing about life, and I think a lot of people lose sight of this. Everybody has their chance. Everybody. Yes, everybody has their chance. It's all about, do you miss that window? Do you miss that chance? And most people miss that chance. You know, and it's like, I don't know if I miss my chance. But even if I miss my chance, I'm going to pry open the doors and make another one. By any means necessary. And it has nothing to do with a whole bunch of money. It has nothing to do with YouTube. It has nothing to do with Shopify. Like, it has nothing to do with none of that. It really has to do with the way I want to live my life and where I want to be in life. You feel me? And where I want to be doesn't require money or any type of social engagement. So it's like, I just have to be responsible enough to understand where I want to be. And that's it. And if I don't, then that's my fault. So, I think that's important for people to realize. And if you clicked on this video, I'm sure you clicked on this video for a reason. And I'm sure one of the reasons is so you can hit that subscribe button. Cran apple is good, but yeah, you know. So you ain't gonna get nothing but rawness here, completely. You feel me? Be nothing but raw to you, nothing but raw to you. Cause I've been in a position where I'm like trying to compete with people and stuff like that. Why this person at this point and I'm not? And all that, I've been there. You know, I've been there. And I'm sure somebody watching this video currently is at that place. I've been to the place to where it's like I'm envying somebody else because I'm like, yo, I put the same exact work this person put in, but I'm not there. Like, I've been there. Sometimes I still get there. But here's the thing, like, the difference is that it was not your time. And it's not bad. It's just you not ready. You're not ready. And if you're not ready, you can't expect something that you're not ready for. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's harder for certain people than it is others. Because you got some people that just be like, well, I don't really care, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm just happy with my 9 to 5 and whoop-de-whoop. And it ain't nothing wrong with them type of people. Because as long as you're happy, you're rich. And it baffles me that people don't understand that. If you're happy in life, you're rich. The problem with people is they allow other people to determine what rich and what wealth is. If you think of this world as a blank canvas, okay, and nothing in this world was established yet. Now, what I mean by that is terms. Like, there was no rich, no wealth, no poor, no middle class. If that was the case, then guess who had to perceive what they were? You did. So you could probably not have, if it wasn't no Lamborghinis and no Teslas and no Bentleys and stuff like that, then how would you know that you weren't worth it? Worth that Lamborghini. You wouldn't know. What it is people that put things in this world to make us chase it. And then then they hire broke ass rappers. And when I say broke rappers, I'm talking about all of these rappers, they're broke. Because they don't really know what rich is. But you got a whole bunch of these people that they give these things to, and they're like, yo, promote it. Because somebody in the lower class or middle class is going to try and get it because they see you with it. And if they can't get it, they're going to work for my friend Tom at his facility, so Tom can pay them to get it to get the product that I'm selling, and regardless, me and Tom gonna eat. So it's a win-win. And that's how it is, y'all. It's a win-win for this world. This world is made to keep us on a hamster wheel. And I'm the type of person that refuses to continually be played with like I need to keep chasing cheese. You know what I mean? Like, money, I've got a lot of money in my lifetime. Even when I was in high school, I was fortunate enough to be around people that, you know, were like-minded like me. And yeah, like, we made a lot of money doing things. So money never really continued to have value to me once I saw how easy it was to get. I used to go to houses because I played on the basketball team, right? So I used to go in houses in my basketball jersey and knock on doors and say that I was fundraising for a tournament. Like, I used to do dumb stuff like that too. Like, and here's the thing. Once I saw how easy money was to get, I lost value in it. Like, I'm like, all right, well, money just buy me material things. But I woke up in life before where nobody had to go to work, and I had thousands to just blow each day and know I would get it right back, and had nothing else to do. You know what I mean? Like, I had nowhere to go really, like, that made me happy. And it's like, when you think about this, let's just say in a reality you're rich and you got all of this money, you got all the money. You mean to tell me you sitting there by yourself with all that money is gonna make you happy? No, you're just gonna buy all this stuff that don't have no emotions, that don't do nothing for you, and it's just gonna sit there. You get a car, how many times you gonna drive that car around alone when nobody can see it? You see what I'm saying? If you were in a world by yourself, nobody was in this world, why would you buy any of this stuff? You wouldn't. You buy all this stuff just so people can see you with it. And that's the issue. That's the problem right there. Is that we do that. That's the problem. That's the issue. We don't need to be doing that. That's why me personally, I used to get dressed up all the time. Okay, I used to get dressed up all the time. And what I started to realize is the people that get dressed up a lot, and it's no diss to anybody, but people that, you know, they gotta try and get things they can't afford and try to look cool. Like, I know, I ain't gonna say that. I know people, okay, because I keep it discreet. I know people that buy clothes with their whole entire check and try to flex like they rich. You know what I mean? Or like, not even like they rich, like they got it. Just to get a girl. A girl that at the end of the day, she definitely gonna see you she gonna see that you got some type of lay and that you look good. But that's all she gonna see from the rip. Like, she not gonna see anything else. And you gotta realize what type of energy you put in front of your face. Vice versa for a girl. Like, if you go ahead and you get dressed up and you just want to look nice and you spending your whole check just to go impress somebody at the club or whatever, you gotta understand you're gonna get that energy in reverse back. The guy is just gonna only want you for what he saw. That girl's only gonna want you for what she sees. So she may think, alright, he got bread, so boom, like, he finna take care of it. And then you got the guys, you got guys that be upset about it. Like, oh man, like, she a gold digger, whoop-de-whoop. She just wanna use me. Stuff like that. But it's like, bro, that's what you put in there. Like, I mean, you did like spend your whole check on a Gucci hat. You know what I mean? Like, so when she start to ask you like why we only going to Red Lobster, then it's like, that's your fault. or the girl that, like, I mean, you did sit there and get dressed like that, and now you like, oh, he just left you. Like, but that's what you branded. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the same thing when it comes to any material thing. Like this phone, I have an iPhone so other people can see it. I could have a track phone that's still going on the internet and stuff like that. I could have an Android, because Androids are similar to iPhones, but I have an iPhone. An Android is cheaper than an iPhone, but all of us have iPhones so that we can be seen with them. That's why. And or not even so we can be seen, so that we can have the same picture quality as the next person. And that's where these consumer markets get us, is you got these people at the top that are like, okay, they need this phone, and when they buy this phone, they'll be giving that money to Rob. But Rob, guess what? They still got to work for Tom, because Tom is going to be the one paying their cell phone bill when they work for his company. So it's like Rob and Tom, they work a hand in hand to sit there and get you as a consumer to keep trying to chase and trying to look cool. Oh, the new iPhone 13 is coming out. All right, yo, put something else on that iPhone. Make that joint go up to like 15, so that I can go ahead and I can raise their hours. Or, oh, I can go ahead and I can put them to work more. And it's like, we don't need to be chasing money. That's not what it is. You know, and they put YouTubers, they put rappers, they put a lot of people out here to try and make it look like they making bank and they happy. And it's not. The happiest I've ever been is without money. Like, without money. When I've had a lot of money, I was really, really depressed. Like, it wasn't what I thought it would be. Like, random problems would come up. And I'll never forget it. I was sitting in the kitchen one day, and I'm like, yo, how come, like, when I didn't have no bread to go nowhere, you know what I mean? I was chilling, like, I was good. But then it's like, now that I'm getting a little bit of money, it's like every time I turn around, it's another problem. Like, why? Feel me? Like, why is it another problem every time I turn around? And the reason is because money's not evil. I won't sit here and lie to y'all and tell you that. You don't speak evil to money. Money is a living thing. You don't speak about money in a negative way, or you won't get it. So money's not bad, but it's all about what you do with it. If you have a mindset, oh, all right, well, I can't let my girl think that, like, I'm less than this, or whoop-de-whoop. You're going to end up being able to do whatever you wanted to do, but you're not going to end up being happy because it's not what you really wanted to do in the beginning, regardless. You know what I mean? So it's like, you just got to be smart. Love yourself. Also, understand that money is a living thing, and money does not control you. So whoever's in a bad situation right now, you need to hit that subscribe button with the Liberty Bell. But other than that, understand this: when you are emotionally distraught, or something is hurting you, or you're just clouded, like you don't have a clear mindset, and you just don't understand why it's happening to you, understand that that's the beauty in it. That's the beauty. That's the beauty. The beauty is understanding that something is so wrong that you have the chance to make it right. I don't know who plays Call of Duty watching this, but Call of Duty has this game mode called Warzone, right? And Warzone, it could get hard sometimes, because it's like you'll play a long ass game, get all the way down to, you gotta kill enemies. So you're playing this game and you gotta eliminate enemies all around the map. And you'll get to the last part where it's just you and the enemy, and all of a sudden some BS may happen. Like, you may just get rocked out of nowhere, or you may have got stuck on a rock, and you're like, oh, what? How did I die? You know what I mean? I just spent 30 minutes up playing this one game. 30 minutes playing this one game, all for me to lose and not get nothing. That's the point of life though. Look, I was talking to one of the guys that I was streaming with yesterday, and I was like, yo, that's the beauty in this game, is that, and the same thing for life, is that it takes you so long to achieve. When it takes you so long to achieve what you want to achieve, you appreciate it way more than you would if it was just to come to you. And that's 100% true. And that's the reason why, me personally, like, I enjoy not having money as much, because it's like, all right, well, when I do sit here and do certain things, I appreciate it more than just waking up and being like, okay, I can just get this. All right, I'll just do this. All right, I'll just go here. It's like you appreciate it less. So then you gotta outweigh. Do you want to appreciate things less and not be grateful for them? Or do you want to have yourself be able to appreciate things in a different light because you understand what it takes to get to that point? And it's like, to me, that's the beauty, man. And it don't have to be for everybody, but to me, that's the beauty in life. So if you're going through something, understand this. That's the point, bro. That's the beauty. The fact that you're going through it. Like, be grateful that you're going through it. Be grateful. Because you got some people that ain't going through nothing in front, out in their face, but behind the scenes, they got somebody plotting on them. So be grateful that you're going through something, and understand that problem that you're going through, it's gonna feel good as hell when you break through it. And when you get through it, you're gonna be like, oh, that feel good. Like, you're gonna feel happy. Like, my car's taken, but I know when I get inside my car, I'm gonna appreciate my car way more than I appreciated it a couple days ago. It's the beauty in life. It's the beauty. It's the beauty. And I think that a lot of people should notice that, like, it's a beauty in losing everything and getting it back. It's a beauty in not having everything. But I will talk to you guys later. I'm about to eat.